Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and I haven't done an update on wrestling in a while, but I have been watching it. And this week has had some interesting little twists and turns in it. I haven't got to watch Elevation or Dark for this week. Just the way things have gone. I got to watch Raw. They continued the WWE draft, I guess. Meh. They've got a new belt. Yeah. NXT was nice. Number of good matches. And the Indy Hartwell giving up her title was kind of sad, but what happened at the end as she was like, now how am I going to get out of this ring? Dexter Loomis slides out from underneath the ring and he's like, and earlier in her speech when she was talking about having won the championship and everything, and she called him her sexy Dexy. So I enjoyed that. It was a real cute moment. Let's see. And then Dynamite, I didn't get to watch as much of it as I would have liked, but my girl's back. Sheeta is back, baby, and she threw a curveball. She came running out to the ring to her music when the Outcasts were beating up on Willow Nightingale. And she'd had her kendo stick looking like she was going to do something, and then she smiled and she took her coat off, and they got a hold of Willow, and she'd have got her kendo stick up like she was going to attack Willow, because she had hugged each one of the members of the Outcast. And then while she was standing there, from the other side of the ring came Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter into the ring. And, Sheeta was still holding her kendo stick. She hadn't struck at Willow yet. And it was like, not only did the curveball go whoop, it went whoop. Because I didn't see the second curve. I'm like, yeah, I could see a heel turn because they haven't had Sheeta as a heel yet. So I could have saw one there, but it was nicely done. Congratulations, AEW. You got me on that one. Yeah. And the whole Bullet Club Ricky Starks feud is interesting. It really is. He's had an ally in Shawn Spears. Ricky has, so where it's going to go from here, it's hard to say, but yeah. Bullet Club Gold, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. Yeah, it's interesting. How big are they going to build Bullet Club Gold in AEW? I haven't got to watch Impact Wrestling in quite a while, unfortunately. It's just one of those things. where I don't have it on my Hulu, which is how I've been watching the shows now, because before I'd only been able to watch it on the internet, on YouTube. Sometimes I could watch it on the house TV. But yeah, we do have access on the house TV, so I could watch it there. But I'm like, I just don't like going in and watching wrestling just to sit there and do that. When I could be also working on other stuff, though. To be fair, I'd mostly watch wrestling anyway when it's on. But, and of course, Friday there'll be Rampage and SmackDown. I understand them trying to make SmackDown this big thing, but 3 hours is entirely too long for a weekly program. It really is. I mean, 2 hours should be plenty. I feel that Rampage could go to 2 hours. That would be nice. Instead of just being the single hour. And that way you don't have to necessarily compete head to head with WWE, because I think Rampage usually comes on after WWE's in like its third hour or whatever. But yeah, I am yawning. My apologies. I'm just exhausted a little bit. But yeah. But yeah, it's made me happy that Sheeta came back. I'm like, alright, things with the Outcast and everything's about to get interesting. Really, really interesting. So I think we'll see some interesting setups. Sheeta, Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter versus the Outcasts. I think that's what their name is. I don't think it's the Outsiders. That was the group that formed the NWO and WCW, but I think it's the Outcasts. Yeah. It's interesting. The Four Pillars matchup, which is now what it is, for the pay-per-view, yeah. All four pillars of AEW will be facing each other in a four-way match. Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin, MJF, and Jungle Boy. That'll be interesting to see. But I just wanted to talk about that with y'all, because I hadn't spoke on wrestling in a long while. I appreciate y'all for watching. See you all in the next one. Until then, later.